So currently, there are changes coming on the PTR that's going to shake up the competition and competitive meta. But first and foremost, what? Hey there guys, it's EctoMaster, and today we're going to talk about the meta, how important it is, whether or not it is important, what the current meta comp is, what those changes are doing to make a new comp, and everything else that comes with it. So first things first, we need to talk about what the current meta comp is and what meta means. If you're new to Overwatch, a meta is basically the echelon of esports. This is what they are playing, this is what they are doing. Top tier 16 lineup. And these are taken from the hero lineups at the competitive stages, seeing what everyone is playing. Now there's some websites out there that have a list of all the heroes and which ones are getting picked most and their percentages versus others. And they have them tier, you know, from, I guess this is ranking from like Street Fighter or whatever, from S all the way down to F. So there's different rankings for everyone, who gets the most and who doesn't. Currently, it's known as the 3-tank meta, and it revolves around 3 tanks, 2 healers, and 1 DPS. And the usual culprits of the 6 team are Lucio, Ana, Reinhardt, Roadhog, D.Va, and your DPS is being Soldier. Now, unfortunately, there are going to be some PTR changes that are coming from all of this, honestly. And those are currently on the PTR, and we're not going to talk about those in depth. I mean, there's changes that are coming to Roadhog, D.Va, Ana, and Sombra. So 3 of those are currently in that 3-tank meta. Of course, Roadhog's getting his hook fix, D.Va's getting a health and shield, or armor, I'm sorry, health and armor switch, as well as a DPS nerf, kind of, in a sense. She's getting 2 less damage a second, 2 less damage. It's like 7 damage less would be a nerf. 2 damage is, dink, we took a little off, you know. But Ana is the one who's getting the biggest, and she's the one where this whole comp kind of revolves around. Mainly because she has this huge burst damage that is coming from her biotic grenade. Now that's going to be halved in the amount of health that is being received from that grenade, and they did another nerf to her as well. I think it's, I can't remember what it is. I think it lasts less. I think it's like, I think it went from 5 seconds to 4 seconds, so it's 1 second less. Either way, the PTR changes are coming, and that will affect the meta, and that's already been seen. And the way that people are seeing it is out of 2 situations, I guess, or 2 new competitive makeups, 2 new metas. The 2 new compositions, the first one is a tried and true 2-2-2. That's 2 tank, 2 healer, and 2 DPS damage dealers, whoever that may be. The new one is going from a 3-tank meta to a 3 DPS meta. Something where like you have a Soldier, a McCree, and a Tracer alongside, say, like a Reinhardt, a Lucio, and maybe a Mercy or an Ana. That is the current and new meta. Now, what does this actually mean? What does having this meta do? Well, unfortunately, it's a blueprint, or it has become a blueprint for the competitive scene. Everything from Bronze to Masters and Grandmasters, this is what it looks like. When you have those echelon esports players, and this is the comps that they're going with, it has a trickle-down effect, unfortunately, and it goes right from them all the way down to Bronze. And that if you're not playing the meta, then how dare you get off of competitive and uninstall the game? Uninstall, whatever. Honestly, that to you install it, then you uninstall it. Just should be uninstalled. Whatever. Anyways, they're like kicking you out. They're like, no, how dare you? They're reporting players, and this has become a little bit of controversial and a little bit of toxic, where people are just, if you're not playing this blueprint, then you shouldn't be playing competitive at all. And to the point that it's even gone all the way down to 3v3s, that if you're not doing a certain composition, then why are you playing? I'm with a bunch of other, I don't know, YouTubers, players, you name it. I don't agree with the meta. I think the meta is fine. I think it's a good blueprint. It's a good starting point. But the biggest thing that I've always said, and I've said this in my video yesterday, and I will say this until the day I die, or stop playing this game, whichever comes first. Play who you want. Play the character you want to be. Play the hero that you're good with. Learn a hero and get good with them. Get good. You know, learn them, get used to them, maybe try out another hero. I've always looked at it, it's good to have a hero from each category in your pocket. Some only have 1 or 2 heroes, others are branching out. I myself have started trying out Ana a little bit, even though her nerfs are coming. I was like, let me try out Ana. But even in that respect, people are just ignoring that and just going, you're not playing the meta, you need to play the meta. And I don't agree with that, I really don't. I think that you should play the character you're most comfortable with, and if your character is being countered, or you're just not doing it, then yeah, change your character to somebody that could be useful. The biggest thing that you have to do when you're going into competitive, or even quick play, is communication. Talk to your team. What do you think would work better in this situation? D.Va right now, I'm just not doing anything with her. We have a Reinhardt, we have a Roadhog, or so-and-so just switched to Roadhog. Is there something else I should switch to, or just stick with D.Va, or should I go maybe Junkrat and maybe cause a little mayhem in there? Should I jump in there with Zenyatta and maybe back up as another healer? Talk to your team. Get a feel for who is out, you know, what's going on and what's happening. And then maybe from there, we can all learn to play new heroes and not worry about the meta, because if you're playing with friends, then it doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun, that is the most important thing. And that's why you don't see me do a whole lot of competitive. Because my friends really don't want to do it. We have fun doing just the brawls and whatnot. Because we don't look at the meta. We don't care about the meta. Meta's nice, but it's not important. I'm EctoMaster. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and favorite below, guys. I will see you tomorrow with another. And until then, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. I always end it this way. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one.